At 2:30, we got UAB traveling to number 22 UTSA. I know this is not a game that a lot of people would be picking, but on ESPN Plus, again, UTSA is still a playoff team, and like by my definition of playoff team, UTSA is still in that conversation. I do not care that they're only ranked 22nd in college football playoff poll. I don't know what else you expect the Roadrunners to do. They have beaten everyone on their schedule. And I think they've played in like one close game all year. It was against Western Kentucky. By the way, Western Kentucky has given some good teams some games, okay? So let's not pretend that Western Kentucky is some lame team. Nah, Western Kentucky has a pretty explosive offense, dude. UAB has had 3 losses in the year, but still a pretty impressive year so far for the Blazers. Dylan Hopkins went 13-18 last week with 250 yards. Dwayne McBride had 25 carries on the ground for 108 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Tria Ropshire had 2 catches for 100 yards. Frank Harris for UTSA went 17-30 last week for 227 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Sincere McCormick, who might be the most underrated running back you've never heard of, 19 carries for 90 yards and a touchdown. And Joshua Cephas had 8 catches for 106 yards and a touchdown. UAB is 4-1 against UTSA all time. Last 4 games have gone UAB's way. Last time UTSA won this matchup was in 2013. It's just kind of an interesting game. Obviously, UAB has dominated this series, but we've seen Cincinnati do that many times this year where a team has dominated Cincinnati in the past, but obviously Cincinnati is just a much better football team this year, so they win. Now, we've had games where a much better football team plays against a not great football team. Oregon against Stanford, for instance, and it's just that the fact that Stanford has dominated Oregon for so long really came into play, and that's what ended up being a key contributing factor why Oregon ended up getting upset. I hope that doesn't happen for UTSA. I don't think it is. But again, this is the hardest game they're going to play until the Conference USA Championship game. UAB is a ridiculously good football team that has been a consistently great football team in Conference USA. Obviously, this is around where Marshall faltered last year, right? We also had an undefeated Conference USA football team last year. And this is around where they faltered around about 2 weeks before the season ended. They ended up losing. And then they ended up losing the Conference USA Championship game. Again, this is a game UTSA kind of needs to win to stay. Obviously you have to win to stay in playoff contention. I don't think that's what Roadrunners fans are hoping for. They just want a Conference USA Championship game under their belt. But this would be huge to turn a new page on UTSA football. Give me UTSA, the Roadrunners, to win this one and cover.